All right, we're talking about subjects and predicates, right? We're going to work on these sentences together. All right? And so what it says is every sentence has two parts, and it would be sweet if you guys could see it up here, huh? Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm working on it. There you are. All right, so it says every sentence has two parts. Now you can see it. All right, every sentence has two parts, a subject and a predicate. And we've kind of been talking about this year. We're going to officially go over it, right? All right. So the subject is who or what the sentence is about. The predicate tells about the subject, right? Our favorite place is the library. Young children really like the storytelling hour. Now, our favorite place, that's the subject, right? Young children, that's the subject. What about our favorite place? What about it? Well, is the library. The verb is the word is, right? Children, really, young children is the subject. What about the young children? Well, they really like the storytelling hour, right? And guess what? The verb is like, right? The adverb is they really like it. How do they like it? They really like it. All right, now, the predicate tells what the subject is or does, right? So, my cousin, what is that? That's the subject. All right, the predicate, what about my cousin? What about him? Finds interesting books about horses. That's what he does, right? Didn't the predicate tell what he did there? How about this one? The subject in this one. Subject is I. What about I? What about it? What do? I prefer reading about history. All right? So we're going to look to identify subjects and predicates. I'm only going to do the first sample of each one. So let's do number one together. It says, read the sentence, circle the subject, and underline the predicate. All right, we could do that. The library opens at 10 o'clock. What's the subject in that bad boy, everybody?
Library.
What about the library? That's the complete predicate right there. Can you do the rest?
Yeah.
Don't do it yet. Look up here. Down here it says complete the sentence, use a subject or a predicate from the word box. All right. Blank is helpful. What do we need there? Do we need a subject or a predicate? Subject. So I think, what should it be? Yeah, the library. Do you guys know how to do the rest? All right, let's go on over to 7. Go on down to 7. All right. Again, it says a complete sentence. Now, listen. This is how we're going to tie this into the stories you're writing. A complete sentence has a subject and a predicate, right? So, it is not a complete sentence if it's missing one of these. The subject names the person, place, or thing that the sentence is about. The predicate tells what the subject is or does. All right, so look at these. Here are the subjects. The principal, all right, that's the subject. What about the principal? What did he do? He announced the date of the spelling bee. She, that's the subject. What did she do? What are the verbs in that sentence? Announced and encouraged. And what do you notice where the verbs come? Right after the what? Yeah, all right. So read the sentence. Draw one line under the subject and 2 lines under the predicate. All right. But I want you to do it like they did it. We're not doing that. So I'm going to do this. You ready? I'm doing a big X through that. I'm doing an X through it. Here's what we're doing. Jeremy spoke clearly into the microphone. I'm putting a line separating the subject and predicate. I'm going to write S above subject, and I'm going to put the P above the predicate. Then I'm going to underline the verb and put a V right on top of the verb. Okay? That's what I want you guys to do for every one of those. Let's go down here. It says, read the sentence, then write each part of the sentence on the lines. Okay. I studied the spelling words. I is the subject. And what did I do? This is where you're going to work on your handwriting a lot right here. Right? Okay? All right, there you have it. That's subject and predicate, your official introduction to those. Tadero, out.